Hello! hello. So, welcome officially to my YouTube channel. Hello, my name is Jenny. Welcome. So, let me tell you all, it's been a journey, okay? But, today I'm gonna be doing my makeup. I'm gonna do kind of like a smoky, cool tone, fancy kind of a look. Like I wore this kind of look to a winter formal for my sorority last year. And it's one of my favorite looks that I've ever done. So I wanted to get it up for you all to see. So yeah, this is not the first time that I have filmed this YouTube video actually. But all the times that I have filmed have turned out like a whole mess. So I wanted to like try, at least, we'll see if this works, you know, try to get my thoughts in order and see what I could do. But yeah, so I'm going to be starting off, I have some fake tan on actually. You can barely see it anymore. But I'm going to be using my Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. Underneath of that, first I'm going to go in with just a primer. This is the Hangover primer from Too Faced. And first I'm going to use this brush. This is the Morphe M439 brush. I'm going to squirt this on my face. And then I'm going to spread it out with the brush, and then I'm going to go in with my Morphe sponge. Here. I want to try that, but that seems very pale. I might try it. I might go for it. We'll mix some other darker concealer in too. So this concealer is the Born This Way concealer in shade Cloud. It's very light. I have not used it before, so I wanted just to see what I liked about it. That's very bright. That's, oh my god. But yeah, so welcome to my channel. As you can see, it can definitely be a mess. So, you know, my apologies for that. But it is what it is, you know? And so my goal here, eventually, is to be, you know, a decently consistent content creator and just post like what I enjoy doing. So, I really like makeup. I just said that so weird. So yeah, I really like makeup. I think I'm pretty decent at makeup. I've been doing makeup for like a long time. And I'm also into fitness. So my plan here is to post makeup videos and kind of like vlog style fitness videos. And I want to like, I feel like there is a gap in the YouTube community in women's fitness YouTube videos, because they are like, if you type in women's fitness or anything, everything that comes up is just women like doing their ab routine or doing whatever workout it is, asking you to like follow along with them. And I just like, I want to be different than that. I want to be a channel that like, yeah, I show you what I do and I give you my workout or whatever. More important than that, like, I'm telling you why I'm doing this workout. I'm telling you like, yeah, I'm starting with abs because, you know, it helps me engage my abs first thing, and I want to select that muscle group first because I'm going to really put that muscle group through the work, knock out the major muscle group first so that way I can exhaust it primarily and move on to the other secondary muscles that I want to knock out that day. You know what I mean? Like and I mean, obviously I would like actually explain that a lot better when I was doing it. But that's just kind of what I'm getting at, is that like I personally feel as if that there is not enough female creators in the fitness world explaining why they're doing what they're doing. And you just see them with these like rockin' bods, and you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna do whatever she does so that I can look like that. But then you don't end up looking like that, and you're like, okay, well, screw you. So I'm really excited about the fitness part, to be honest with you. And what I think is exciting about the fitness part of it too is that I'm not by any means like a professional lifter. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like a college girl who likes to work out and has had help figuring out what works for me. So now I'm taking the Becca Hydra Mist powder onto my sponge and setting my under eye with that. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go for my Jaclyn Hill original palette. And you can see mine is so old, but I need a couple of extra like transition colors. I need to start the look with something, and this seems like it's the one. So I'm going to go initially in with this color right here, and I'm going to start that in my crease. So I'm taking this darker shade now on more of a thin brush. It looks like that. And I'm putting that directly onto the crease more, lower than what I put that initial shade. Taking it all the way to the inner. Also, this look is inspired by the Tarte X Scott Barnes video. Have you all seen that? It's kind of old. That's, like I've said, this is my favorite look. Like, he does some magic. And so I know it's not super blended, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the other side as well. Like I said, directly into the crease of my eye. But he just makes her look so stunning in that video. And it was just unreal. I recreated it. I mean, this is probably my 5th or 6th time doing this look, because it's just so stinking beautiful. And this brush that I chose here, the Pixie, the Luxie, I don't know where I got Pixie, Luxie 239, it's really good about laying the color down. It's not as good at blending the color out. So I'm going to be switching between that and just like a thinner brush to specifically blend it out. Keeping it low though, not taking it above that first shade we laid down. But yeah, so I know I'm all over the place, forgive me. What I am most excited for on the fitness side of things is just, I feel like, so I've been working out now on and off for, I would say, a year, on and off. I've been actually like seriously hitting the gym for probably like half of the year, maybe. I would say half the year-ish. And so I feel like, I know people are gonna be like, oh, okay, she doesn't know stuff, like whatever. But I think that's like actually half of the appeal of it, is that I don't have like this incredible rocking bod. Like, I have seen myself make progress, but at the same time, I have a normal body, and I just want to include you all on the journey of where it goes from here. And I'm really still into, I'm taking the this darker shade from the bottom from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm just gonna intensify my crease and the outer corner of my eye. But I just want you all to see like an in progress dive into things, you know what I'm saying? So that you get more of my background, the core workouts that like build your muscle groups up, instead of those videos where the girl is totally shredded, looks incredible, and she does these 5 workouts a week that she's really just doing to like maintain her physique so she can do these cool, crazy, elaborate workouts that like people really don't need to do from the start. Because where are these crazy random workouts gonna get you? Like, you have to do so many of them to get to a good place. And it's just like, if you take a step back, go back to the basics, I feel like you could be so much more successful. Get on a program, do those core basics like I'm saying, see results, and then add in those fun random workouts that all of like the fitness very famous gurus do. I don't know if they're called gurus when they're in fitness. I don't know. Influencers. But yeah, I just want to literally like show you all the whole process. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm knowledgeable enough to start to talk about it, but also early enough to give like a different view and take you along with progression, you know? So yeah, this dark shade is almost a black, but it's not quite a black. This is probably the darkest shade I'm gonna be going in with. And this is the shade that really pulls this look together, in my opinion. And it's kind of crazy looking, I know. I'm going back in, as you see me, once I put the dark color down, I go back in with my first brush, and I really just blend. This is where we're at currently with the eyes. And I'm really happy with them thus far. I am gonna go ahead and take my sponge and lightly pat underneath of this eye, cleaning that up. As you can see, it literally just like helps straighten it without doing like anything crazy. I didn't put anything extra on the sponge, just used it from earlier. Also one from the Fairy Tale Storybook Cosmetics. I haven't really delved into this. I honestly probably am just gonna use this one. This shade right here. Fairies. It looks really pretty. I think I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go in with my ring finger. Oh, that's stunning. Yeah. I'm gonna put this all over my lid. That's a beautiful shade. Holy cow, that's crazy actually. That's interesting because I really haven't been given that Storybook palette a chance. Maybe I should reevaluate that. I almost gave it to my mom the other day. Okay. So as you can see, I haven't blended yet, but I didn't take it all the way over to that black, and that's important. So now I'm gonna go back in with that thin brush, that dark brown that's not a black, but dark. I'm going to re-emphasize that on the outer corner, lightly covering the silver, as you can see. So I'm doing that just to blend. And I'm just patting. I am not pulling or anything. I'm just literally like tap, 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 tapping. Gonna go in for some more. Tap off your excess. Gonna do the same thing over here. Now I'm gonna go on top and I'm gonna like do windshield wiper motions. But I'm going back in with the brown on this, that dark brown, on the Luxie brush, and I'm going to build up my crease a little higher, like right above my crease, because I just didn't like the way that that blended right there. So I'm pulling it up some. So I am about to go in with the Artist Couture, I could not think of that name, Artist Couture Diamond Lights Finisher in Icy Girl. Y'all, this took me time to get my hands on, so I dipped into it with a brush, and I'm predominantly putting that on my inner corner. But this sucker just kept going out of business, not out of business, out of stock. They kept selling out of it. And so every time I put it in my cart and like looked away for a second, it was gone. It was gone. And so finally, Sephora sent me an email and was like, hey, get it before it's gone. And they happened to hit me on payday or whatever. And I was like, you know what, Sephora, I will. I will get it before it's gone. Watch me. You don't got me this time. But yeah, popping that in there and pulling it a little bit onto my crease. Nothing too much. Like so. And that really is beautiful. Like, there's this shade and there's another shade called Nebula, I believe, that Jaclyn Lights always talks about. I threw it. But Jaclyn Lights talks about Nebula. I believe it's Nebula a lot. And it also looks beautiful. But Artist Couture was not the cheapest thing ever for that little eyeshadow. But I do recommend it. So, now I'm going to start working on my base. I'm just going to take a little brush and I'm just going to dust out my face, make sure I don't have any fallout. I didn't get bad fallout actually, but I always like to do that beforehand. And I'm going to start bronzing. So I'm first going to go in with my Better bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the Ace Beauty palette. This is brand new. I have never used her before. And I'm gonna dive right in. I'm gonna go for this third shade. It's kind of darker. I'm gonna use it in my contour. That third shade, I would use this definitely for bronzer. I would keep this to a bronzer palette and not as much a contour palette. But yeah, it's okay. I'll deal with it for now. So I'm gonna go back in with this. It's just an e.l.f. brush. I use it for powder. And I'm gonna take my RCMA No Color Translucent powder, gosh. Dip in there and I'm gonna like clean up the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and take some more and I'm going to put it on the inner, like the little triangles underneath my eyes. I'm going in with like a little bit. I had tapped it off. Down my bridge of my nose, and I'm gonna do it right in the middle. So yeah. I like to do it down the bridge of my nose because I get oily on my nose. So now I'm gonna go in for blush, and since my eyes are so cool toned, I want to go in with a cool tone blush. So I'm gonna go in with MAC Bred for Beauty. Very bright, very scary. I know. I'm like a blush hoe though. I like some blush, okay? So I'm taking just a blush brush, digging into that. This is another thing. This is one of like the first products that I ever bought from MAC, and it's just so old but so great. And I really am one of those people that's like, powder, my powder doesn't expire. Now liquids and stuff like lipstick and whatnot, those things get smelly and those things have to go, but like powder. But yeah, so I know that it looks a little crazy. It's at this point I go back in with that same powder brush that I had been using for the RCMA one, and I literally go over top of my cheeks and I just blend it in. That's what the pink looks like, and the bronzer kind of made it warmer, as you can see, and you can really see the inner corner highlight right there too, which is nice. So I'm gonna go in with the Mary Luminizer highlighter because I wanted a cool tone highlighter to match my cool tone eyes. As you can see, I'm into that matchy kind of stuff. This is like the most cool tone that I have. Digging in, tap, tap, tap. And I like mine to be more right here, like around the eye almost, kind of more front, and then I pull it back. But yeah, predominantly I go like the very tippy top of my cheekbone right there. I hate doing my eyebrows. I totally hate doing my eyebrows. Would you all hate me if I didn't do my eyebrows? I'm literally just gonna brush my eyebrows into place. Like so. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any more to them. I don't want to. I'm going with that really dark shade that we had used on the outer corners. I'm gonna be brushing that underneath of my eye, like really close to the lash line. And then just go in with like your first brush again that you don't have much on, and blend that out. And then I'm gonna go back in with a smaller brush and take the original shade we put down, which was that one, I believe. It's like lighter. Tippy top of my brush, like I went straight into it. And I'm putting that more on the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. And then I'm gonna go in with my mascara. And my recent mascara that I've been using is Loreal Telescopic. That is Jaclyn Hill's recommendation. And see, at first, I wasn't super into telescopic, okay? But now I feel like it's kind of gotten older and it's clumping more the way I want it to. And I know that like doesn't sound good, but like, it's a good thing. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on my upper and my lower lashes. Okay, so there are the eyes all done. You all hate me for the eyebrows, don't you? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it about the eyebrows. So look, this is really dark. It's like a brownie. People are yelling outside. This is from MAC. It's Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in Espresso. So it's really dark. I'm gonna go in with this, and then I'm gonna go in with some of this Dose of Colors color in Flirty. It's like pinkier. So that's just the dark. I don't know, it's a lot, and I feel like dark is just not me. But I'm gonna go on with the pink now. It's not super pink, it's like pinker though. And I'm gonna go with my finger. Oh, it went away entirely. Me doing makeup. Oh, oh, it went away. Going with more. Yeah, so that's the better move. Dab it, don't just try to blend it away. So that's kind of nice. I know it's uneven. I know. I don't want to hear it. People are like, this girl's not really it. But okay, if you want even edges, go in with your lip pencil, unlike me, okay? It's not that hard. As I might make it seem to be, it's not that hard. So this is the look. This is what I came up with, at least for today's YouTube video. I hope this video gave you all kind of an idea of what I plan on putting out there for content. I hope it interests you. I hope you just had a good time watching it, because that's all I really care about. I just want to be a positive light out there for people's day. I don't know. But yeah, that's my goal. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you don't mind, like, subscribe. I'm new here. I would really appreciate it. It would help me get going. And give me a kick in the butt to stay on it. So I appreciate everything, you guys. I hope you have a nice rest of your day or night, wherever you are. I don't know what you're doing, but have a good one.